Well, good evening folks. It is Tuesday the 6th of August and I've just been sent these photos by Colin F from the UK of his beast. I think Colin is going to win one of the six Gremlin bells that I've got on offer. Not for finishing the I Love My Royal Enfield Because caption competition, subject to a previous video, but because he is the fastest person to install the extension cables and relocate his rectifier. I sent the cables to him a few days ago and he sent me these pics and it's on the bike, and as he put it, he said the cables were bang on. Good. I'm pleased to hear that. And there's his bike. As you can see, it's got some serious modifications done to it. The most obvious being the 2-into-1 exhaust system. I looked into that when I replaced mine with a 2-into-2, and replacing with a 2-into-2 saved about 12-13 kilograms in weight compared to the hefty cans and double skinned headers subject to the previous videos. So I dare say the 2-into-1 is an even more of a weight reduction. The trade-off obviously is that you have a bare side, you know, you've got a side with no pipe. But I noticed that it's on his side stand there, so when you park it up on your side stand, you make sure anybody can't see the other side. Or not, as the case may be. I remember a 404 in Freddie Frith's, which apparently he was a racer. He had a showroom in Grimsby, and there was this brand new 404 with that wonderful exhaust system on it. And of course there's a bare side. But, you know, it is what it is. Talking to Freddie Frith, I actually had a brand new Yamaha XS 1100, which at the time was the world's fastest production bike. I was 19 years old and like an idiot bought it on HP, as we called it then, hire purchase, which nearly killed me. And I took it in for its first service to maintain the warranty. And then I was out in Grimsby and saw his mechanic tearing down the road on my bike like a nutcase. Yes, that was Roger Burnett. Some people of a certain age will remember him. I think he was quite famous as a racer too. There was Roger Burnett really tanking along on my beautiful XS11, which gave me a bit of a heart failure at the age of 19. But anyway, I digress again. Here is the relocated rectifier. There's the cables going up to the steering yoke, and just above the horn there you can see the two block terminals. So these cables are 1 metre long each, so there's no stretching or anything, you don't have to pull them through and strain them. It's the right length for virtually any location, well in fact not even virtually, definitely any location on the bike. Some people have put the rectifier regulator underneath the oil cooler. I did make some longer ones for a French person to put on his sidecar, but 1 metre length does it, and you'll see the two cable loops there from the rectifier itself on the right hand side of that pic. And this next photo shows the, well basically the same thing, look, and there it is. There's no strain on those wires. There's no more movement on them. In fact, there's less movement than there is on the wires that go around the steering yoke, you know, to the handlebar controls and that. Nobody in the many installations done so far has had any downside on that. Me included. Mine have been on for nearly a year now. My rectifier regulator. So there you go, a little bit of a trip down memory lane with Freddie Frith and Roger Burnett. If anybody remembers them, I'd be very interested to know. I was at school with Roger Burnett and his brothers actually, and Freddie Frith I believe was just at the end of his career in the late 70s, I think. If anybody knows any better, please do comment. So there is Colin's bike. He's also got a pinstripe round his side panel, and those headers are quite obviously large diameter ones as well, with a single can, so that would be interesting to hear. He's got fork gaiters. I bought mine supposedly Harley Davidson fork gaiters. They were only 14 quid, and they're fine, perfect fit, instead of about 35 quid from other places, you know, the official Royal Enfield ones. Looks like Colin's got a replacement seat, and he has he changed the wheels, because they're black, aren't they? Has he got GT wheels on it? Also rear light unit. And I think that is the really good thing about these bikes. They are just so, I've said it before, I know, sorry if I'm being boring, but you can just make it your own, can't you? You can be your own thing. My Honda Pan-European, which is 23 years old, it looks about 2 years old. I replaced all the fasteners, you know, with stainless steel and what have you. It's got panniers, a top box, a full fairing, a V4 1100cc liquid cooled shaft driven, you know, engine, and it is absolutely a delight to drive once you get moving. Getting it out of my garage is like a cruise ship trying to leave dock, because I've got a very slight incline, so there's a lot of paddling backwards to get this 335 kilo dry weight bike out. But once it's moving, brilliant. But I can't do anything to it, apart from put stickers on it, which I haven't done. But these Royal Enfields are just so, I think they're a great bike because you can make it your own. There's so many different versions, aren't there, of the same thing. Amazing. Colin, I think, has done a great job here. It's all about personal taste, and it's all about what you're happy with. And as I've said in previous videos, whatever you do to your own bike, if you like it, it's right. And that's it, bottom line. So there you have it. I think Colin, yeah, he's definitely won one of the 6 Gremlin bells. If he's in, as long as he accepts that it will help him. So I expect a comment, Colin. And if anybody's not seen that previous video, have a look at it. I've got 6 of these Gremlin bells. They're really nice, and they do stop gremlins jumping out the road. I've been corrected in my previous video. They're not a prize. They are lovingly given to a deserving person, because apparently if you win them it doesn't count. Gremlins don't accept that. So it's lovingly given to the person who comes up with a nice completion of the sentence, I love my Royal Enfield because. So there you have it. Thanks again, Colin, and drive safe, everybody, and I'll post again very soon. Bye for now.